Hello, this is Daniel, and I'm going electric for the average person. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Coming to you today from lovely and scenic Santa Fe, New Mexico, all part of my 30,000-mile drive around the United States in a beautiful Tesla Model Y. Today I'm going to talk about full self-driving and the new subscription, which I just signed up for. I'm going to let you know if it's real value add to the driving experience or just a $200 parlor trick. The subscription in its current form comes with 5 features: navigate on autopilot, auto lane change, auto park, summon, and traffic light and stop sign control. Because I'm not a part of the beta testing program, apparently I don't have access to auto steer on city streets, so I know exactly what I'm not getting, and I'm going to test out what I am going to get. So let's begin. The first features we're going to try out are going to be a combination of navigate on autopilot, auto lane change, and then traffic light and stop sign control. In this clip, navigate on autopilot automatically got me on the highway, and now it's automatically taking me off the highway. You can see it took the correct lane on the right and then took the correct lane on the left.
Okay, let's see if it's going to slow down. Alright, got my hands on the wheel, Tesla, we're good. Is it going to make this merge? Oh, okay, cross the line just a little bit there. Let's see where we are. There's a lane split, should go right. It's going right. It's stopping automatically. Oh. Right, going through the intersection. And it needs to make a lane change in order to get to this supercharger. Let's see if it's gonna make the lane change correctly, because I need to get over. Okay, I signaled. It got in the right lane. I'm signaling again. It's auto lane change. This is crazy. Signaling again. It's not gonna turn. It's just gonna slow down because I don't have city turning. All right, that was something. Okay, it works. It's gonna take some getting used to, but it works.
Here's a close-up view of auto lane change. You simply signal left, the car analyzes if it's safe or not to get into the left lane, and when it is, it goes left automatically. And then I did it again into the right lane. I signal right, it analyzes the lane. When it's safe, it goes over. Word to the wise though, when you signal right or left and it analyzes the situation, it'll go quick. And finally, navigate on autopilot will stop at a green light unless you give it confirmation through the accelerator to go through it. Whoever asked for that? In contrast, this is something I really like, automatically stopping at red lights. You can see it senses the red light, it puts a red line on the dashboard and stops. Here, it's automatic stopping and traffic control at a stop sign. This is a super wonderful safety feature.
Left onto Galisteo Street.
And again, it sees the stop sign and it applies the brakes. This is great. I love it. Tesla, give us more. Next up, Auto Park, the automatic parallel parking feature.
Here's a parking spot. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to go real slow. And then I'm going to pull up.
You pull up next to the car in front of the space you want to park in. A small P will appear on the dash. You tap it, and then you put your car in reverse. You tap start, and then the car does the rest. My hands aren't on the wheel, and my feet aren't on the accelerator or the brake pedal.
Okay. All right, let's see. Is this working? Oh, God, help me. Stop. 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 All right. Okay. All right. Tesla, that was good. Look at that. Okay, let's see.
The wide-angle lens on my camera makes these spots look ginormous. That first one actually was kind of big, so I wanted to try out a smaller one. So again, the P comes up, you put the car in reverse, press start, and the car takes care of the rest.
I feel like it's gonna curb my wheels or something. Please don't curb my wheels. Please. That was good. That was good, Tesla. All right, Tesla, I'm impressed.
Next up, let's try Summon. Now I'm going to try Smart Summon and stand over here on this hotel curb. Now I'm pressing the Smart Summon button on the Tesla mobile app, and my lovely car that I've nicknamed Blue Lightning is coming toward me. Okay, going slightly the wrong direction. Let's try this again. And it's coming right at me. The takeaway on the Summon feature is going to be twofold. I can see real value on that reverse feature and then also that forward feature, especially if I'm in a really tight parking space and I want to put the car in while getting out of it first, or bringing the car out instead of trying to bang up the doors. That Smart Summon feature, I don't know, like, the car did come to me and I told it to come to me and it came straight at me. I guess that's what I told it to do, but ideally I would want Tesla to have the car not come straight to me, but rather go around these parking lot lines. Like, I don't know, it was a little too literal for my comfort. So Tesla, maybe you can do a little re-engineering on that, and then I'll feel more comfortable. So now it's the moment of truth. Is full self-driving subscription worth the money that you pay, or is it just a $200 parlor trick? Right out the gate, I'm going to say without auto steer on city streets, it's kind of a no-brainer. The answer has to be no by default. I would like to check that out. I think the technology is kind of the holy grail of self-driving vehicles, but without it, I really can't rate it, and it's certainly not worth $200 a month. What we're really looking at is a review of the other 5 features combined and wondering if that's worth $200. And I'll say right out the gate, the answer is no. If Tesla charged me $100 for those features combined, it could be quite a bit more compelling, although I'll say I'm not going to use the Summon feature, although I think it's pretty novel and could be used in some edge case scenarios in life. And I'm not going to use auto park because I actually know how to parallel park a car pretty well. So what we're really looking at here is navigate on autopilot with auto lane change and then the traffic control at stoplights and stop signs. At $100, it could be quite interesting. I probably still wouldn't go for it for $100. But those features are like quite helpful, and I think that they're really good advances on safety for the car. So I'm going to give Tesla huge thumbs up on those features and their implementation. Where I'm going to give it a giant thumbs down is that traffic light control technology on a green light, where it will stop the car at a green light. I mean, that's just madness. Who would want that for free, much less paying for it? So right now, I'm going to say that the full self-driving subscription model for $200 a month is not worth the money. I'm not going to call it a parlor trick. It's way more sophisticated than that. So I spent $200 on a subscription service for a month for fun, to test it out. But in its current iteration and with its current selection of services offered, I will not be re-upping at the end of the month. If Tesla releases auto steer on city streets by the end of my subscription time at the end of the month, I will definitely try that out, and I may have a different opinion. But right now, the answer is going to be no. What I think I would rather see Tesla do is either offer all these services for free, who wouldn't want that on autopilot, or if they were to do a subscription service, it's going to have to be a whole lot less expensive, especially if the auto steer on city streets feature is not spot on. Because here's an example of autopilot. I really like autopilot, but it's still not ready for fully autonomous driving. Here's an example on a rural road outside Santa Fe. I'm coming up on a left lane and a right turn lane with cross traffic, although they have to stop, and it's on a curve. You can see that the car follows that center lane into the turn lane, and then it drives straight into the oncoming lane from the opposite direction, and it would have gone left if I had not taken the steering wheel and moved it back into the right lane. That is obviously a serious problem. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below, all of your thoughts on this video. And if you've tried out the $200 full self-driving subscription, or if you're curious about it, if you have any questions or any opinions, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and have a great day.